Okay, students, welcome to this course of English. In this first unit, we are going to study the present continuous or present progressive. So pay attention to the next explanation. After my explanation, you are going to develop some exercises, okay? So let's get started. The present continuous, okay? Study this example situation. You have this sentence. Sarah is in her car. She's on her way to work. She's driving to work. She's driving. Okay, look at the word driving. You see that this is the verb, but it ends in ing. This is very important, students. Always that you use the present continuous, you need to add the letters ing at the end of the verb, okay? She's driving to work. This means that this means that Sarah is driving now. She's driving at the moment or at the time of speaking. The action is not finished. This is the present continuous, okay? The action in present continuous is not finished. This is very important to remind the different pronouns that we use, okay, in English. Okay, I, she, he, it, we, you, they. You need to remember that with I, we have to use am. We need to remember that with he, she, and it, we need to use or we must use is, okay? And that with we, you, and they, we have to use the verb are, okay? Sometimes we can contract those verbs with the pronoun and we can say, instead of saying I am, you can say am. Instead of saying he is, you can say his. Instead of saying she is, you can say she's. Instead of saying we are, you can say weird. Or instead of saying they are, you can say their or your. Okay, this is very important to remember. Okay, let's continue. Look at this example. I am doing something. I started doing it and I haven't finished. Okay, I'm in the middle of doing it. Look at these examples. Please don't make so much noise. I'm trying to work. Okay, not I try. Where's Mark? Where's Mark? He's having a shower, okay? He's having a shower at this moment of speaking. He's having it right now. Okay, look at the other example. Let's go out. Let's go out now. It isn't raining anymore. You can see that this sentence, it isn't raining, is in negative, okay? It isn't. Isn't is the same as it is not, okay? If you want to make a sentence in negative, you need to add the word not after the verb. This is very important to construct or to make sentences in negative. It isn't raining anymore. Not it doesn't rain, okay? Because the action is in the present continuous, okay? How's your new job? How's your new job? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it? Alright, students, this is the present continuous. What's all that noise? What's all that noise? What's going on? What's going on? Or what's happening? What's happening now? Sometimes the action, as you can see, is not happening at the time of speaking. For example, Steve is talking to a friend on the phone. He says, I'm reading a really good book at the moment. It's about a man who, okay, you can notice that Steve says, I'm reading, but he's not reading the book at the time of speaking. Okay, what he means is that he has started reading the book, but has not finished it yet. Okay, he is in the middle of the action of reading. He's in the middle of reading it. He has not finished, okay, the book. Some more examples. Here we have some other examples. You can see Kate wants to work in Italy, so she's learning Italian. Kate wants to work in Italy. So she's learning. You can see the contraction here. Instead of saying she is, you can say she's. Okay? Pay attention to this. She's learning Italian. But perhaps she isn't learning Italian at the time of speaking. Alright? Some friends of mine are building their own house. They hope to finish it next summer. So what is really important here, students, is to remember that when we use the present continuous, we need the verb to be, okay, is, are, am, plus the verb and the ing ending. Okay, if you don't add the ing ending, then you're not using the present continuous or present progressive. Alright, students, let's continue explaining this interesting topic. It says, you can use the present continuous with today, okay, look at these words, with today, this week, this year, etc. Periods around now, okay, you can say, for example, you're working hard today. You can see the contraction here. You don't say you are, but you can say you're. You're working hard today. Not you work hard today. You are working, okay? You're working hard today. The action is not finished. Yes, I have a lot to do, okay? The company I work for isn't doing so well this year. Okay, here we have the negative form, okay? The company I work for isn't, you have to pronounce it this way, isn't doing so well this year, okay? The negative here. This is very important. D. We use the present continuous when we talk about a change that has started to happen. We often use these verbs in this way. Pay attention. Getting, becoming, changing, improving, starting, beginning, increasing, rising, falling, growing. Okay? Here we have some examples. Is your English getting better? Is your English getting better? Not, does your English get better? This is wrong, okay? What you have here in parentheses is wrong. You have to say, is your English getting better? The population of the world is increasing very fast, not increases, because increases is in simple present, and we're going to see that in the next video, okay? So don't lose the next video. Alright, at first I didn't like my job, but I'm starting to enjoy it now, okay? I'm going to repeat it. At first I didn't like my job, but I'm starting to enjoy it now, okay? Now in this chart you can see that we have the ways in which we can construct sentences in negative, okay? This is a review for some of you, I think, okay? But it is very important to remind those forms, okay? I'm not, you cannot contract I'm not in this way, okay? Alright, students, you can see that you can only contract this form this way, I'm not. You cannot say I am't. No, it doesn't exist in English, okay? So never use this form in this way. It is incorrect. Alright, you say you're not, or if you prefer you can say you aren't, or you're not doing, you're not going, you're not seeing, you're not playing, or if you prefer you can say you aren't playing, you aren't fighting, you aren't telling, you aren't reading. This is in negative, okay? And also we have here he's not or he isn't. He's not or he isn't is the same, okay? The only thing is that in this, you contract the pronoun plus the verb, he, his, and in the other, you contract the word is plus the word not. You say isn't, all right? He isn't playing basketball. He isn't playing soccer. He isn't playing basketball, football, baseball, whatever, okay? She's not. She isn't. It's not. It isn't. It isn't reading. It isn't playing. It isn't doing. It isn't going. All right. You're not. You aren't. We're not. We aren't. They're not. Listen. They're not. They aren't. They're not. They aren't. They are not reading. They are not telling. They are not fighting. They are not playing. They aren't playing. They aren't doing the homework. They aren't doing the assignment. Okay, you can practice these forms in this way, students. Let's continue. Okay. Here we have the way in which we can make questions, okay? Questions in present continuous or present progressive. Okay, who, remember this, who, we use who to refer to a person or group of people, all right? What, to refer to an object or thing. When, we use when we refer to a date. Where, we use it to refer to a place, a location. Why, a reason, okay? How, refers to manner, how you do things, how a person does a thing, all right? You can say, who am I reading? What are you speaking? What are you speaking? When are you speaking? Where is he eating? You can construct sentences in different ways, okay? You have to combine the WH word plus the verb be, okay? Plus the pronoun. So the verb be here is going to depend, okay, on the pronoun that you're using here. You cannot say, what are I? No. You have to say, what am I? Or what are you? Okay? Or what are they? But never are, we have to use are with for example, he. No. He, she, it, you have to use it with is. Where is he eating? Where is she cooking? Why is she cooking? Why is he telling? How are you sleeping? How are you sleeping? How are we skiing? How are they telling, or how are they cooking, or whatever, okay? The main thing here is that this is the formula, or this is the way, this is the order you have to use to construct sentences in present progressive. Okay, students, now it's time for you to develop the different exercises. Okay, in the next video, we are going to see the simple present tense, okay? And after that video, we are going to combine the two tenses, okay? The present continuous and the simple present.